It's Inkulinati time! This game has been on my radar for a very, very long time. I first heard about it over a year ago, when they've had, like, the very first demo come out. And so, they're finally have their full early access launch, which I am very happy for them for. Big congratulations to the folks at Yaza Games for like, getting into early access. So obviously that means the game's not done, but it is close enough to get there. Yeah, Blues, that's because I saw it at, like, when I was rushing to get ready for work. Yeah. You were so excited when I heard they got Hildegard von Blingen to work on this? Exactly. Right, there's so much fun here. This is, I think, this thing's gonna be pretty great. I think this is gonna be a great time. But yes, I hope you are all as excited as I am, because, man, I've been looking forward to this game. This game is, extremely irreverent and silly, and much more Terry Gilliam, Monty Python-esque approach to medieval Marginalia than even something like Pentiment, which uses it as just regular things. But that's okay. That is entirely okay. If Pentiment is the tragic manuscript game, then is Inkulinati the comedic manuscript game. I like the cut of your jib. I think that'll be a fun thing to explore and see exactly what we're coming with it and how this game does this. That sentence fully died. How this game does manuscript art. Because there's a lot, and it's very fun. So, what do you say we just get into it, right? See what happens? I've got plenty to talk about in terms of serious history content TM about medieval Marginalia, but, of course, you won't know most of it, because you've been spamming those emotes for 3 years now. Speaking of which, as this dude happily demonstrates, if you're just tuning into this, first time seeing the channel, do make sure you hit that follow button, because all of the emotes on this channel are actual medieval Marginalia, made by actual artists across the medieval world, and early modern and modern. The youngest one's 19th century, but it's great. It's the Virgin Mary with a Glock, so, you know, we take those. But most of the rest of them are actual medieval, and so the vibes are perfect. And so if you want to, you know, compete at the emote poll, do make sure that you do those. Hit that follow button to access some, and hit that subscribe button to get even more. But yes, I think we should just get into it, alright? So, Inkulinati time. There is, by the way, immediately a couple of delightful things to see on the very first page. Chat, you know that they've done their research? Because there's 4 things of note? I think there's 4 things of note on this page from a historian. From a historian who does medieval stuff perspective, there's 4 things of note. Thing number 1, way up here. It's a little bit hidden by our guy's spear, but this is something called a manacle. Notably, our cursor is the same. It is a manacle, which is a little finger. It just points. It points to something you think is important in the text, in this case, our welcome message. So you just go, point. And by this dude, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Foxlove Dragon for your 164th gifted sub in this channel. It is also a Discord amount in our Discord server. Speaking of which, follow the link if you want to join that and have even more medieval Marginalia. They are sometimes manacles are sometimes extremely goofy, because their fingers can be very long and stretchy, but they are delightful. Thing number 2 of note. Yes, little hand. Manus is the Latin word for hand. Culus is a a diminutive form. So if you see, like, I don't know, Caligula is actually Little Sandal for the Roman Emperor. Because when he was a kid, he had little tiny sandals, apparently. So that ulus means it's a little one, and so it's a little hand that points at important things. Next up, why are we getting dropped frames? Is there a way to cap the... There's not a way to cap frame rate, so hopefully those drop frames aren't too bad, but OBS is telling me we're dropping frames. Anyway, thing number 2 that I see as stands out. The little lines you can see, right? When you see really when we highlight, you can see the lines there, the lines there, the lines there, the line. This is something called rubrication. Now, rubrication officially is the, like, marking out sections to be done up in red, hence why it's called that, but, in manuscript studies, it comes to mean the process of drawing out these lines, either by scratching them into the parchment, or by, inking them on as a guide for where the scribe's writing line is supposed to be, so that ascenders will go above that line, and descenders will go below that into the next space. To further guide that, you can see these little dots that just seem to be random, right? If you look on them here, they're like not quite even, not quite straight. These are pinpricks that were put in by the rubricator to help guide these lines. So it would actually put a hole into the parchment to tell him where the line's supposed to go. This rubricator is honestly not very good. He keeps missing. He's close. He starts off really good down here, but the farther up you get on this page, the worse, the farther afield it gets. Thing number next. This piece of our main menu page here is an inserted piece of parchment. In book studies, this thing is probably just, crap, what is it? It's laid in, is the word. So we get this probably a piece of parchment, but it could also be a piece of paper that is laid into an older manuscript, or an older or lower quality manuscript. Now, that's complicated by the fact that the rubrication lines up, which indicates that it is intentional, but I would interpret this as another piece of paper that is actually laid into the manuscript, and it is not attached in any meaningful way. You could just lift it out. But thing number 4 that I super duper like is way off on the edge, right around here. Hello, AC. Right around here, you can see the parchment gatherings have been trimmed, but the trimming isn't quite even. What this suggests to me is probably that the folia, each fold of manuscript, was actually trimmed separately before they were bound together. And this creates these slight irregularities in the width of the text block, and that's pretty cool. Like that's extremely cool. And this dude, thank you for even more gifted subs with Lidsill and AC Esquire. So, already, right, just the menu. We have spent almost 10 minutes on the menu, and that was without talking about the music. Or the, well, not very bookhandish text font. Like, this is a generic Proto-Gothic text font. Important questions, are there ligatures? There's not currently ligatures, that may change as we get into it. Rat, hello. Well, let's take a look at this. Basic lessons for our Inkulinati duels. Basics. Knowing what we're doing is important. The Inkulinati masters battle along the margins of medieval manuscripts. In this encounter with a pack of wild beasts, your tiny Inkulinati will be the one to draw your army. What happens in an Inkulinati battle? Use living ink to draw your beasts. Command your beasts to attack enemies, buff friendly beasts, and obtain more living ink. This is your tiny Inkulinati. They will help you draw an army. The tiny Inkulinati are self-portraits of the real Inkulinati masters bending over their manuscripts. They are much bigger than their tiny representations. Just wait till you see their hands. You can draw beasts in the fields close to your tiny Inkulinati. The arches mark your drawing range. Green arches mark fields where an action can be performed. Purple arches mark fields in range where an action can't be performed, e.g. if that field is already occupied by a beast. The cost of every beast is shown in the drop icon next to his portrait. So, for 5, our options are basically... You can make a sword-wielding dog. Newly drawn beasts are drowsy, so they have to take a nap, meaning they won't be able to act in this chapter. When all beasts and the tiny Inkulinati take a nap, a new chapter will begin, waking everyone up. Inkulinati masters take turns moving their beasts one at a time. Let your tiny take a nap now and await the next chapter. Hey! So, more things to like here. Look right here. It distressed what... I'm not sure what to make of, you know... The rest of this. This is a weird shape for a medieval thing. This is a tactics game, Lucia. Luz. This is a tactics game, which is one of my favorite types of games, and that's great. It is. It's something sleep. Something like this is just, they're sleepy. Like, turn-based. Yeah. Quality, turn-based stuff. But yeah, this thing right here is called a bulla, or a wax seal. So, attached to medieval charters, or attached to other important documents, royal decrees, papal decrees, and actually pretty much any sort of nobility, they're going to cut a slit in the parchment, and they're gonna pull another piece of parchment through it, and then on that they're gonna put a dollop of wax, and then you put your signet ring or a separate wax or a separate seal stamper, basically. Pressed into that, it cools, it leaves an impression, and this replaces the signature, basically. Instead of saying, hey, this is by so-and-so, or I guess less replaces and more duplicates a signature. So you could sign your name, or you can also have this that says, hey, no, this is genuine, this is from the actual person who owns this ring. In this case, the seal is the Inkulinati logo. Now, I don't know why we have a rubricated mise-en-page. Right, the bottom of a page. Moving a beast onto a green field will not end its turn, it can still take an action. If you move it into a yellow field, that will force a beast to take a nap. Okay. Yeah. We can walk up, and then we can attack. Beast actions. Once you confirm your attack, you will see a moving arrow. If you stop the arrow in the attack zone, your beast will deal the amount of damage drawn. If you stop the arrow on the skull, the enemy beast will be killed. John Dorothy, my dog. Oh. John Dorothy. Amazing. What can get pretty massive? By the way, this guy right here, if you don't, instead of an axe, if you had the, if it was just pointing, would be basically our Discord emote. Oh, wax seals? Yes. Yeah, wax seals can get up to about that big around. Henry II of England is enormous. Chapter 3. Anyway, the shape of this, I mean, it's a tutorial, so that makes sense. Come on, just get a bad throw. Aww. In addition to drawing beasts, the tiny Inkulinati has a secret weapon, hand actions. Unlike other beasts, the tiny Inkulinati can perform any number of available actions during their turn. Select the tiny Inkulinati, then choose the SWAT action and target an enemy. If the target is out of range, you move your tiny closer with another hand action. So we go... SWAT? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Punch. Modern royal seals are also about that size? Yeah, they're huge. They've gotten ridiculous. There's just like an arms race for more elaborate seals. It's completely unnecessary. But that's fine. Oh. Mariusz. Oh, you need to take a nap. You're gonna... Lil Jon is gonna get attacked, but... Luckily. Oh good, all of my options, it doesn't matter. All of my options are death. Kill it. Go. Nice work. And chapter 4. Just attack me. I believe. Ow. The icon on the top of the screen switches hints on and off. Thank you. Attack. Everyone kills. Every attack kills, so off we go. Take a roar. I smash you like a baby. Indeed, I am French. I can't believe it. I had the advantage. Thank you, Godfrey. They're cute, aren't they? Tutorial number next. Well, this is a bad place to be. Choose between move left and move right. The selected beast will move into the first unoccupied field in the chosen direction. No unoccupied fields? Too bad. That means the beast will fall into the abyss and die. Push a enemy into the abyss or the apocalyptic fire to kill them instantly. Push using your beasts or your tiny Inkulinati. Push battlefield elements to follow your opponent's plans, etc. So I can just... Yeet. Yeet. We have the power of yeet. Ooh. Ooh, look at the nice wooden boards on this. It looks like this is supposed to be like the front boards for a book or for a manuscript. Silver crashes. I think you can see the edge of a strap here that may be used to hold it in place. But it's hard to tell exactly what's going on there, if this is supposed to be a portable writing desk or something else. But in either case, we did yeet them into the void. Oh good, and now we can, watch a cutscene. Indeed. Wimples get hype. Alright. Okay, it is a portable writing desk. So, this is not a particularly nice writing desk. The nice ones actually are like 3 big things that you can wheel between. But, my entry exam. We'll be playing as Godfrey in a duel against Hildegard, the Holy Church Reformer. So I think that implies that it's Hildegard from Minion, which is, you know, phenomenal. You must either destroy your opponent's... You must destroy the tiny Inkulinati. Either reduce its health to 0, or push it into the abyss, or in the fire of the apocalypse. 12 versus 9. We can make a bow-wielding dog. Pretty fragile. For a dog. Bow can attack 6 fields at 3 enemies at once. Spear-wielding dog. Swords deal the most damage, but they only target adjacent fields. Spears have farther away, and bows are fragile but very good. Godfrey of Bouillon? Potentially. It's hard to say. Godfrey the First Elden Lord? Oh, and Hildegard fights rabbits. That makes sense. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, right? Ugh. Pray gives the halo, makes the target unpushable. Yeah, we'll pray. Praying will cause the beast to execute a more powerful attack on its next move. They are unpushable. Oh, you walked up way too close. Oh, why would you do that? Attacks a single target up to 6 fields away. For a nice big hit. Rabbits with weapons, a staple of good Marginalia. Exactly. There are many good Marginalia. I think we may just nap for the extra oomph there, because that's another doggo up. Annoying that you went first, but that's okay. Ow. Switch between active beasts by pressing the assigned keys. If you play with a mouse, you can also just click on them. I can just click on them. Can I move, like, through you? Yeah. Good enough. Rolled. Ooh, there is writing happening, yes. There absolutely is. Let's see. Capable of hiked on resolvedly to meet his fate, Sir Robin weakly jabbed the fool, and he was nearly ready to meet the Maker. Godfrey, whom you have all surely heard of, jogged toward composedly onwards. Right afterwards, Godfrey struck his cousin, and his soul trembled, shook, and shivered. As one could have expected, Sir Robin, who was thought to be as thick as a brick, rolled on calmly forward. Well, it was nearly cool. Also, if you are in range, I want to push you. What? Oh, am I only able to push things that are a little bit close? Okay. Gotcha, I have to push yours. Self forward. And then... not close enough to swat anyone. Okay. Popping in on your lunch break to say hello. Well, hello, Certifiably Geeky. We have just started the game. I think it's going very well. We are in our tutorial fight. Just to highlight the fact that the fires of the apocalypse are about to ruin our day. If we are not careful, this is the beginning of the end of the battle. First, you see the field that's going to be affected by the apocalypse in the next chapter. Everything that remains in the field will be destroyed. You can push them into the fire. Well, don't mind if I do. I'm going to kill Hildegard von Bingen. Is that dubious? That feels dubious. Yoink. There's not even a hellmouth. I'm sure we'll be fine. Exactly. I should have seen that coming. The time of penitence is upon me. Aw. Eventually, though, everyone died, and there was much rejoicing. Yay. I should get a Holy Grail. I should add to my meme collection. I need to use the memes in general more often anyway. But I think I should add that to the meme collection. Yay. Let's see. Most everyone remained petrified. One brave soul still acted soberly. Divine Bravo killed the enemy, and that was rather sad. Joffrey hobbled around, and that was rather sad. Furious Joffrey cuffed the foe, and he was filled with pride. As one could have expected, Vladimir putted around assuredly where the challenge awaited. Yes. A celebration. Thank you. A party. It's got the banner. It's got the party. It's got the rave colors. It's great. Outstanding. You made it to the academy. Continue practicing in the academy or take your final exam and set off. I think it's time. Difficulty. I think normal. Normal sounds lovely. What are our options here? We have Yoda. Actually the devil, but Yoda. We have... really nice. We've got the knife. We got the quill. We got a wimple. Alright, I think those are our three options. We have high quality, 14th century... oh, what's the name of this thing? This is the 13th or 14th century style of hood, though. Aww, lame. We're not able to make the hood and the outfit different colors. Those should totally be different colors. Tragic. Yeah, no, but the tail on the hood has a specific name. The alewife, the miller, and the loony. The alewife, I think. Lear pipe, thank you. Our beasts can be... we can choose rabbits or dogs. Chat, rabbits or dogs? That's an obvious answer. Rabbits. We can heal. Okay, our options are that we can poke them, or we can heal our own people. I think we shall go for healing our own people. And we can... gain 4 drops of living ink if a hand action kills a beast. Well, that doesn't go well. Or... increase their halo by 1. I think we'll do that. Technically, the wimple is the clump going on your shin that's available, but you appreciate... Okay, fine. Fair enough. I understand. Alright, you can do that every turn, you can do this some turns. We have our 3 beasts, we have our character screen, we have our talent. Let's go. Indeed. Today you will pass your final exam, become an Inkulinati master, and then start off on your Inkulinati journey. You still have to face a wild beast encounter before you can take your exam. Wild beast encounter? Just like the wild beast encounter icon, tiny Inkulinati versus wild beast encounters are marked with a sword and quill icon. The enemy tiny Inkulinati is not present in this type of location. Amazing. Scriptorium or alehouse. We love. A sword and quill. You have no idea what's happening? Well, we are an Inkulinati master. Apocalypse type. Apocalyptic fire. Perfect. Ooh, there were sketchbooks. I should have paid attention. You will encounter various beasts, battlefield elements, and random items. If you spot a beast or an element you haven't seen before, use the hints and instructions to learn more. Thank you. Washing chests. That looks great. That also looks great. Alright, so we are gaining a lot of things a turn. That gives us another 9, so we can just, like, fully overpower. What is this game that allows it perfect? Good evening to you too, Wolfie. Well, collecting ink and wild encounters is important too. For every 12 drops of living ink drained, you receive a special bonus. Amazing. Oh. You can fart at them. Cause the enemy to take a nap, get a headache, and decrease their accuracy. Fair enough. Or perhaps I can just, you know, go for lethal damage. Really, I can't kill. That's lame. And we don't have a good option there, so let's just put another person here. And can we then let's then take a nap. I like that the wild beasts. Fair enough. Ow. I like that the wild beast ones don't take place on full manuscripts, but they take place on these like charger books, basically. Like, that's extremely cool. There's also this thing where it kind of looks like they are, it's like they've got sketches of different things in there. Like, let me look at it and see. Right, so I'd say, like I said, it's a charter book, but also, right, you can see they've got, like, partially sketched out things. This is, by the way, not how medieval sketching works. Right, just the way pigmentation works is that it's pretty rare to get some sort of, like, exemplar book that's partially colored in like this. But that's okay, because it looks good. You need that aesthetic so it's not just plain parchment. And so having this like almost pseudo watercolor is actually pretty neat. Also, we are severely overpowering. We are severely overpowering them with just quantity of forces. Which is fun. Go here. And then stab him. Hooray! What a nice rock. A lovely field of moss. Boredom stats. No one is bored. What does boredom do? Is anyone gonna tell me what the boredom does? -4 watts. 5 prestige. 35 gold. Hooray. What if I lose? When you lose a battle, you'll be restored to full health and lose a quill. And if you lose a battle and don't have any quills, your journey is over. Okay. Ah. The higher the boredom, the more ink it costs to draw a beast. Gotcha. So, it's more ink to do something the more you draw someone. Alright. The apocalypse starts in chapter 5. That's fine. Everything's fine. There's a lot of folks here. Hopefully nothing too scary. Now this is much more what I expect like an exemplar book to look like. Because we do have example books that basically monasteries or other workshops to make manuscripts would get books where they sketched out what an illumination should look like. And then they just don't ink it in. They just sell it as a sometimes pigmented, but more often not pigmented, fully drawn, basically line art version of common illumination tropes. They're pretty rare, and they're always cool when we get them, but once you have them, then you can just copy it off of those. And that's a super cool, we get to see just a hint of that here, not to the level of detail that historical exemplar books have, but, you know, still very, very appreciated to see. Anyway, hopefully this is not a wildly... Sometimes your beast will need to move up or down a level on the battlefield. What are you doing here? They can use ladders. If they fly, they don't need to. Fair enough. So, attack. Haha. Sure, just ruin the objects, why don't you? We're gonna push. And then we're going to summon... We're gonna summon an archer. Actually, back. What are these? Back here, I think. I think that's fine. And then we will take a nap. Oh yeah, by the way, there's an onager. He's a donkey with bagpipes. It's perfect. We love them. This is the one that appeared... Oh, well, that was probably dumb of me. I forgot that he could push me. I'll be honest. I forgot that I could get pushed. Well, it happens. Once more, but with... Oh, this is a way better position to be in, though. We screw up once, then we'll just move on. We will be better next time. Sir Nigel, save us. Alright. That should help. Did you... Did everyone see what I saw? Ow. You can steer your eyes around. Some call it a camera, but we haven't created one yet in the medieval times. To steer. Go away. Are you going to attack up? Shocking. We're actually going to click on you. We're going to have you move this way. Hooray. And then we are going to create an archer up here. Alright. And now we take a nap. Tom Bone is going to attack the box of bones. The fact that there is a box of bones is deeply distressing. Hooray. And then we'll go... Nope. Down here. We'll attack the box of bones. But faster. It's more distressing that you're attacking relics. Look. They don't even look like relics. They look like they're just fully... They look like they're fully skeleton, like sarcophagi, with someone curled up in them waiting to whack you. Okay. Well, that was exciting. 2, 3, and good. That's no longer frustrated. So spearmen are my plan next time. Ooh, beasts. Yes, we got new beasts. A sword-wielding fox. A bishop-like creature. Mass healing, mass blessing. Or... I think we want an extra beast. Prestige allows you to choose dialogue options unavailable to puny peasants. Being famous does have its advantage. Uh-huh. Yes. If your prestige is over 49, could take advantage of my celebrity status. I'm very rich and important. Give me the secret scriptures. I am showing my disdain for you in order to seem unavailable. And lonely. To boredom. Or maybe we can just pay. I love turning a profit. Oh, look at how nice this person is. Look at how good this is. This has all the right bits. We got the bird. We've got this, house question mark. This strange interpretation of a house. Which is extremely medieval. You got the scribe. He's missing, he's not holding the things he needs. But you've got a rubricated, bifolia. Bifolia meaning just 2 leaves. So, when you fold it in half, when you take a sheet, which in paper it's called a broadside, in vellum it's just called a bifolia. Bifolium. If you fold it in half, that gives you 2 folia. Right? So, if it's when it's unfolded, it's a bifolia. It's a bit tautological, but it works. You can then fold that in half again, and then again, and then again, and that gives you increasingly small and complicated ways of describing things. We have reached the end of the tiny map. You need a large diversity of beasts. You'll soon be getting some new beasts, so plan them carefully and watch out for the boredom. Alright. spend gold. What have you got? More beasts? More hand actions? Indeed. Creates an obstacle that will occupy one field. Covers us from bow attacks. Let's do it. What are you doing? That doesn't make any sense. Master, meaning is just a perception of the self used to diminish perceived pain. I don't need it. Our words fill the void. Alright, we have five enemies here, which is great. Perfect, perfect. We're in this horrible duel. We have a Cook Exploder. Can throw a beanball, which causes explosions. It also explodes when you kill it. We have a Bean Exploder. We have a Hat Exploder. And we have a Jaw Exploder. I've got a feeling we're going to be liking our bows and arrows this go around. Just a thought. You can get all the way up there, so we should. And, maybe... we'll just do that to steal some living ink. Yoink, give me more of that, please, thank you. Oh, these are horrible. Todd is in trouble. Yo, Todd is in a lot of trouble. Maybe we'll make Todd 2.0. It's just a thought. I shouldn't have done that. I should have built there and then pushed over. But that's fine. 8 versus 7. That's fine. Oh! It chose not to do that. Don't explode. Oh, you just attacked horribly. You should know that I can force my beast to explode. Did you mention that they explode, though? Yeah, you did. Hi, Vey. Alright. Oh, heck. Maybe we just move with vigor. Uh-huh. You're going to draw someone else. And push him. That's fine. I want to use you. We're going to push ourselves. Dangerous. You know, that works. I think this is going to be fine. Right, I don't love pushing us that direction, but I also don't love standing right next to someone that's going to explode. So, we're going to do this. And then we are going to put a spear-wielding rabbit here. Spear-wielding rabbit is just going to have to tank a dumb hit. And we heal ourselves. And then we take a nap. Where are you able to attack? You're able to attack loads of places. Great. So you're going to take one step back for extra oomph. And then we're going to kill this guy and hopefully it doesn't do 9 damage. Yep, that hurt. That hurt real bad. If you explode... Aww. You didn't explode. You can encounter different apocalypse types. Hey, there's your Hellmouth. Let's see. You can do 6. Shut up. What? That's horrible. God dang it. Now, are we able to push the person up here to their death? No? No? Boo. I was hoping I'd push someone to their death. It would have been so fun. Alright, alright. And that's that for you. Yeah. Oh, that he just threw. He just completely and totally threw. That's very funny. Unless if he plays very smart when he goes first, I just win. Fire sparks. Well, that's bad. Turns out everything is on fire. And with everything being on fire, there's a lot of us that are in a bad way, as the entire middle of the map is just gonna get into trouble. Anyway, goodbye. Subsequently, Delbar piked on where duty called and everyone something. Oh no. Tragic. He perished. And we are now 14 health again, and everyone is bored. That's fair. Beasts. We can get a fox. We can get a pitchfork wielding creature. We can get an axe wielding creature. Another hand action. We may get dance. We can garlic beans with garlic, or we can punch people. I think maybe we punch people. And we get a new talent. Moving enemies inflicts bleed. Just constantly heal. Or everything's cheaper. Wonderful, now we can start the party thanks to you. Let's go. Let's go. Indeed. As you can tell. They do love... Aww. Look at him. They do love their fart jokes, but more importantly, can we get a wave? The party's in full swing. Look, there's Death, the oldest Inkulinati and the Master's best companion. You watch the Death bend down for abandoned snack, their scythe dangling dangerously close to the Master's neck. And then Death reaches for the snack and the scythe delivers its fatal blow. The Master drops down to the floor, breathless, lifeless. Oops, says Death, maybe I didn't need that cheese after all. Death then notices you and beckons to the front door. Go with me, I know how to fix this. He died. Yep. That's fact. Aww. Must set on a master journey and defeat at least 3 Inkulinati masters. Only then will you be skilled enough to face me. I'll be waiting, for you on my farm. In the meantime, I bid you farewell. Don't worry, there will be a resurrection. Bye. Indeed. Tragic, I know, right? Yep, that looks pretty good. We got a spear, we got another spear. And we should just not pull out the... We should just try and avoid pulling out the fox if we can avoid it. Alright, let's go. Oh. This is your first battle without the tiny. Hooray! We'll shove you. Nice. And we got a halo for our efforts. And we will, attack. Wait, what? Does this block range? Sorry, does this block range? I understand. Alright. Ah yes, the tall cabinet of junk. Exactly. That's quite the problem. Oh. Fair enough. And we'll rest, and then we move on. They have a snail. Nice. Max damage on both of them. Boo! Boo! Chat! I would like to observe... Yeah, that's fair. I should like to observe... that, his name is Coleslaw. We just killed Coleslaw the bunny rabbit. Oh, that hits both sides of... I thought that would attack the other way around. That is okay. No! A spicy take. Indeed. Not Gunter. Wow, you just stopped moving. Benoit? Random beast! Okay, well that went poorly for us. Motivation, halos, and health. Okay, well, rude. A spicy take and an ice cold take. Well, if you ever get a stuffed rabbit, you're naming it Coleslav. That's fair. Coleslaw is a good name for a rabbit at the best of times, but, also, the cat bishop is named John Pope. Just saying. Why is the book on the wet grass? It'll get ruined? Yeah, it's just Charger Hand. No one... It's a random charger. It's not a big deal. It's a little bit of a big deal. Go on, attack me. I dare you. Ow. Oh, you did exactly what I asked. How dare you? Okay, well, Glorian's extremely likely to die now. Oh, he just didn't do the thing. Okay. Not sure why. Actually, I want to not do that. I want to go over to you first. It's all in the ordering of things. Okay, Arnold. Be that way. How is this game? You've been waiting for it for years. Exactly. Literally years we've been waiting for this. And, I mean, it's a lot of fun. If you like tactics games, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of small details into how they... Did Benoit just... I'm sorry, what? Did Benoit just eat... Chat, you all saw that, right? Benoit just ate my best unit. Jerk. Alright, so it turns out snails are terrifying. I hear and understand. We're going to rely on... We're going to rely on you just completely blocking the way. Because I think that is the best chance I've got. If you've got a move of 4 or less... That way Benoit can't just roll up and ruin our day. No, don't give him more health. No. No, don't do that. A random glade object. Alright, Mass Impalement, let's go. Did you attack an anointed beast? A bishop, I presume? Have a dark halo above your head? Your beast will not take double damage from the anointed unless it prays or attains a light halo. Please just avoid the clergy. That's, you know, valid. We're a heretic. Ow. We didn't die, though. And that's all that matters. There's nothing you can do. That won't save you. Alright, let's focus on killing Benoit. It's a cat bishop. It's not a cat Mary, it's just a cat bishop. Thank God. We killed Benoit. He's horrible. Benoit was terrible. So, spicy take and an ice cold take. An ice cold take is, making snails that threatening. Probably deserved. You know, honestly. Good attack. Probably deserved. Cause, you know, one of the most famous things in medieval Marginalia is the trope of the knight fighting a snail. Right, and there's been a lot of scholarship. It is not an exaggeration or a particular hot take to say that we don't fucking know why, they... Like, why is that a thing? Cat bishop? Cat bishop? Cat bishop. Pray to reduce boredom or regain health. Amazing. Treasure contains gold. I think maybe we shall... Oh Lord, my lord, deliver me from boredom. Also, it's a little travel thing. Now we just need to... Oh God. Road to Calvary. Red Rock Rod. If you want that, there's a game called Road to Calvary that isn't specifically Bosch, but is taking a very similar style of humor as this game and applying it to early modern art. So that's probably at least in the vibe of what you're looking for. Or some stuff, I don't know, there's one that's like Aristophanes the Nun, or Aristophanes the Frogs. Let me type it. Road to Calvary. There it is. Also, what was it? Aristophanes the Frogs uses Renaissance depictions of Greek motives in the same way. So, that's pretty good. But yes. Without so much for the ice cold take, right? The fact that snails being terrifying is good because according to medieval Marginalia, snails and knights go against each other with regularity, and the knights usually lose. Gillian Randall wrote kind of the definitive article, or one of the definitive articles on knights versus snails, and postulated about a half a dozen different reasons why they may exist, without really settling on any one of them as the correct one. So, now do with that what you will. God. Also Saga of Sins? Okay. Is it Procession to Calvary? Regardless, something like that. Another very irreverent game. We still need a good hot take, though. Now... Go. Yes, you did something dumb. I'm proud of you. Aww. Goodbye. I mean, does round snails make any more sense than some modern memes? Exactly. Right? It's not really... It's not really that weird or unusual of a thing. We just want it to be. because that feels neat. Ow. Jerk. Purr, purr, purr. Yeah, oh, what a good purr. Oh god, Casimir is so scary. Wait. When did Casimir become, like, really scary? I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that he was on the field to be terrifying. Oh boy. Unfortunately, I don't have a way from this position to get a kill, so, I need to think about this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how authentic is this to medieval warfare tactics? Now there's the questions, aren't there? Ow. Don't attack, Henry. Sigismund. Sigismund. Come on. You know what you deserve for that. Goodbye. Just fall off the page. Who are you going to attack? Ow. Oh, that takes all your sprinting. Oh, that's lame. That's very lame. Anyway, what's a good hot take here? I mean, there's the hot take that is something that I and 0 other people care about. Right, there's plenty of those around. Lots of things that nobody but me is remotely interested in. I don't know. I guess something that is a hot take, hot take in the range of historical space, more so than... within the game, is the question of, you know, is this accurate? Right? Is this kind of ultra-irreverent portrayal of the Middle Ages, you know, more accurate, or at least more accurate than the alternative? The hot take, potentially, I don't know if it's actually that hot, but we can pretend, is, yeah, it is. Like, it's pretty good. Oh, well, that wakes people up. That's interesting. That's interesting. That gives extra turns? Attacking it gives extra turns? Oh, well, that was bad. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, that was extremely bad for me, primarily. Purr. Fascinating. Alright, Piast. That's super fun. But yeah, right, I think there is room for debate as to whether we think this game is more accurate than not, or than some of the alternatives. That stuns you. Hell. And pushing doesn't do me any good, so I'm not even gonna try. And so these two are just gonna go toe to toe. I think. Well, that went weird. What's with that weapon Casimir's got? It's the two-handed falchion from... It might be a two-handed falchion. It could easily be that. It could also... There's a few other options for what it could be. TBH. Right, it could be a take on it like a polearm. Damn it, I was hoping you wouldn't do that. That's alright, we can at least lock you in place now. Right, it could be a sort of polearm halberd, it could also be a two-handed, falchion. So. Ugh. God, you suck. I want to provide this, like, super duper secure spot to do things. Alright. There we go. That's about as safe as I can get. I think I win just by virtue of... the apocalyptic fire is going to take a while. Go on, kill him. See if I care. I'm not even able to get to him. Not conveniently. If we attack, that's 6, 7. I can get... You know, that's fine. I'm happy to take that. Yeah, let's take a look at that weapon, actually. Because I'm not sure. Morgan, Bible, Falchion. Random glade objects. Waking up. Yeah, it does look close, doesn't it? Ow, he hit for 12 and he got healed for 6. Wow, I came so close to getting rolled. I came so close to getting completely dumpstered. Absolute efficiency and swan song. Well. Chat, I wonder what thing this opens up on. Does that work? Nope. That goes into a different one. That's fine. That's fine. We can go over here, and then we can go over here. Well, you can almost see it. You can see up here, right? This clear two-handed, heavy-bladed thing. And that looks awfully similar, right? That looks awfully similar to what I've got on our Dog Knight. Should have got hit with the Cat Bishop earlier. Heresy gives more damage if it is the Cat Bishop attacking. Otherwise, it's a bit weird. But yeah, right? The... God, I can't really zoom in to see it. Unfortunately, at this point, it's very hard to see. But you can see right the tip of it here. So it's not the same shape, right? It's clearly not the same shape as that two-handed chopper, which the internet is calling a chopper, and I have no idea if that's based on something. But it looks to me more like you could read it in that sense, and you'd be like, yeah, that's perfectly plausible. Or you could read this as a sort of polearm with just a weirdly short handle, and I think that would also be plausible. I think either way you break it, that ends up being a pretty fair read. And another case of it being something really cool, right? Like, big fan. A lot to like about it. Hi, I almost forgot from time you might come across these elite wild beast encounters. Yeah, I noticed. And what have we got? I got 180 gold, so we could get a spear-wielding dog, we could get a bow-wielding fox, we could get a donkey bird. For all of our cash, we can get a donkey bird. Flicks ink steel. Can never be a heretic. Or desk with clothes, or we could major blessing. Or we could do none of the above. And get a fox with a bow. We could go to an alehouse, or we could go to a scriptorium. Let's go to an alehouse. Us as an alewife, of course, don't drink in your own supply. We're so impressed, the crowd shouts. Hey, look at that nice medieval Stein. God, they're so nice. This art is so good. That's the ice coldest of takes. Of the art gets... Some of these art gives the sense of, like, 13th century, 12th and 13th century Marginalia really, really clearly. Not so much 15th or 16th century Marginalia, though those are also weird. But this, like, early Gothic illumination, it's got that really well. Godfrey the Mighty. Who are you? Yep. I absolutely intend to insult people. Alright. So. I think we want a... We've got a bow user, that's great. So I think we remove you because we put you in. And we've got a sword, that's great. We've got a couple of different spears, that's great. I think perhaps we'll do actually that. I think we'll do that. Beautiful. God, you're terrifying. It takes 15 to summon though, so that's fine. Manuscripts are weird about polearm length all the time. Exactly. Large obstacles get in the way of ranged weapons. Yeah, already noticed. Oh, fire. Well, that's understandable. Attack the fire! Fire! Is he Greenlandic, Duke Nuke? Ow. Rude. We'll do one there. Tristan. And then we'll do one up here. Fantastic. Alright. There's our two guys, and now we sleep. Oh, look, you can see... Oh, it's almost like it's bleeding through the parchment. Right? The things here almost look like they're bleeding through, which is great. Can you push the enemy into the fire to do damage? Oh, yeah. 100% chance I can do that. It's just a matter of, you know... being actually able to do that. So, well, death is the final boss, yeah. Death was very clear that death is the final boss. optimal. Oh, he just went for it. Okay. Not sure why. Not sure why. Death's gonna have an army of snails. Don't remind me. Oh god. That sounds terrible. Now. Cat Bishop. Cat Bishop. The beast is anointed. Ah, let's heal up so we get that 10th thing. You're gonna summon someone pretty weak. And that's it. And I have way more than you do, so I should win, no problem. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So if we take one step forward, and then attack, you should be able to hit everybody, right? Right? That's how that math works? Good work, team. Ah, boo. And then we attack at range? Oh. I may as well just attack the only one I can actually reach. Alright. Ow. Hers. Wasn't that theory on the snail or some such that they represent plague? Now, this might be really dumb. We're gonna try it anyway. I'm not so sure about plague, but right, they've been postulated to represent the Lombards. They've been postulated to represent, just social commentary on knights. And just a lot. There's a lot that they've been, suggested to be. Those are the two I remember the most, are the Lombards and the... Aww. It was such a good idea, too. You know we're gonna just do the same thing, but again. If we have the power... Oh, heck. If we have the power, we're gonna do the same thing, but again. No, I just forgot that he had already, or that he had gone already. I'm not able to do that. So. I guess I try and... kill the fire. Let's get the 5 damage onto Sigisbert. That was pretty good. Thank you. Ow. Ow. Yeah, you're a heretic now. Goddamn heretics. Ah, rip. Ow. Jerk. Absolute catastrophic plays. But yeah, there may be a idea that they represent plague, kind of, or other death embodiment. There's just a lot of theories about them. I'll be honest. Like, there's just a lot of theories. And with that many theories, figuring out what's real and what isn't, or what's plausible and what isn't, extremely difficult. No, don't give him motivation. No, Tristan, no. Anyway, you forgot to get your people out of the fire, Godfrey. So, you know what news I've got? Apocalyptic fire! Voila! Go on, move yourself out of the fire so I can shove you back into it next turn. Ow. Yeah, that's fair. Go on. Oh. Well, that's fine, I guess. That wasn't good. That's not going so hard for me, is it? Don't worry about it. I'm sure everything's going to be just dandy. Not a single bad thing can possibly happen here. Lots of ink around, though. True. Lots of... Oh. Oh, doggo. Oh, doggo. Oh, doggo, that was a dumb move. I've got so much ink right now. Exactly, I've got a ton of ink right now. I'm able to get them into really reliable spots. Create a really strong setup. And get someone dirt cheap just to fill out the thing, so lots of people can get shoved into the apocalyptic fire. But not too many people can can't get got. Also, he just has no oomph. Right? He has fully 0 ink right now. So, I just win by being able to seriously out... Yeah. It's fine. That was by design. Chat, I will have you know that that was completely intentional. I predicted it. I knew it was going to be fine. And then it just worked. Oh. That was an interesting choice. Oh, I actually understand exactly why he made that choice. See, I was here going like, this is a dumb choice. But no, it was actually intelligent. To my chagrin, it was actually a good play. Feels bad. Imagine having good plays from the AI in a video game. Whee. Move the tiny Inkulinati. Put another cat bishop on the field. Call it a day. So anyway, the reason why I was like, oh wait, that's actually a good idea, is if he goes before me, he moves the catfish up into the flame and then moves himself forward. Like, just like that. See? And then he moves himself forward. And then if he has 4 ink, he's going to be able to build someone up here. If he doesn't, he just punches everyone. Yeah. Oh, wow. Shame that you're not good enough. Such a shame, right? Heal myself. That was actually extremely close. I'm surprised that that was so close. Hey. You're a jerk. Anyway. Enjoy getting pushed into the fires of purgatory. God. Because I just outnumber you, and that means I can bully you into eternal torment. Ta-da! Almost as good as the drinks he blew. Sigisbard wimpily cuffed the fool, and then laughter died on his lips. And then, eventually though, everyone died and there was much rejoicing. Yay. Actually, I guess a better hot take, since we still, entire other thing in, 35 minutes after actually getting to the spicy take, gotten, is, as we examine the question of, is all this accurate? This part of it is delightful, right? There's so much medieval, literature talking about the, let's see. We have a ton of medieval literature that talks, that uses fart jokes, dick jokes, whatever, and kind of revels in the vulgar. That's literally the majority of Chaucer. That's fine. Not really a big surprise. I'm quite glad you were cheating. That's not very fair, is it? I'm gonna put my faith in death. Yeah, well. This is fine. Everything's fine. Right. So we have to pick a route. These are all difficult. Right. But the other thing, right? The other thing that's weird, the other thing that I guess I don't like as much, from all this medieval material, or medievalized material, is the text generation. Like, the idea of writing up the story of the battle while you're doing it is very good. I don't love how they execute it, right? Both Pentiment and this game, this dude, as you point out, do this exact thing, where the history of the game's narrative plays out alongside the game in the text block above the play area. So it's like a medieval Marginalia. It's a medieval Marginalia becomes the centerpiece of the manuscript instead of marginal. Ooh, that's a thought. I'll need to think about that for a moment and then elaborate on it later. But it's also part of the appeal of it to me. Part of the appeal of medieval Marginalia is that they have freaking nothing to do with the text block a significant portion of the time. I'm not going to say all the time. I'm not even necessarily going to say most of the time, but a significant amount of the time. The point is that there is weird nonsense that is perfectly suited for this sort of comedic tactics game, in the margins of an otherwise serious text. So, the particular manuscript that we need to highlight here, because there is a particular one, is the Luttrell Psalter. It is theoretically an extremely well-behaved psalter, right? It is the Book of Psalms. It is designed to be read out as part of the liturgy when you do the readings. Oh, I don't think there's any knights fighting snails in the Luttrell Psalter. Let's see if I can get a better image from the British Library. Like this, that's a rubbish. Come on. Give me a good one. No? Give me a really good digital image of it. Please? View images from this item. Yeah, that'll be good enough. So, it is in the British Library. It is in the public domain, which is great for me. This is great for me. This is great. It's great for me because this is free, literally free content. But you know, in the Psalms, I mean, firstly, what beautiful Latin, right? Non mortari laudabunt te Domine. That's abbreviated. Nec, and then an F. Omnes qui descenderut infer. Oh, wait, that's the F. I'm too used to Icelandic where this dumbass looking B is in F. Anyway, in infernum, set nos qui vivimus benedictimus Domino ex hoc nunc et us. I'm saying that again. What is that a ligature of? I don't remember what that's a ligature of. Uscul in seculum. Anyway. Look, I'll be honest, right? Obviously, you know, no one... It's perfectly well-behaved Psalms. And we've got a relevant medieval marginalia. We've got the Last Supper. This is Judas Iscariot. In medieval art, Judas Iscariot is always on the wrong side of the table. And then there's whatever the fuck this is. Whose is this? Whose is this guy? Whomst is this guy? The same page, but in detail. Oh, you got a town? Constantinus Nobilis. Look at these people just having a dance party out the gates of Constantinople. 10 out of 10. He's got schmoes. He's got a jig. There's a dragon up here. There's someone just plowing a field. That's great. But there's also a dragon up here. And let's be honest, one of those two is more important than the other. Ah, there's the page. There's the page. We've got a bishop. The bishop is fine. We have a weird, goofy-headed bird-kneed dragon. We've got a person? Question mark. We've got a dude with fully a knife in his side, being beaten to death by a broom. We've got someone dancing a jig while holding a bird. We've got another dragon. This time, though, the dragon this is like the Animorphs mid-stage between person, dragon, and tree. And extra shoutouts to this guy just being deeply distressed at the sight of this first dragon. The broom is a distaff? Oh yeah, it totally is. You were correct. I am dumb. That is a distaff with wool round around it. You're correct. I'm dumb. Still has been stabbed and is getting beaten to death. Which, you know, at some point, the knife in your side, you'd think would matter a little bit more. A griffin, I guess? A suspiciously tiger-shaped griffin? Bah, that's just more of the same. Give me nonsense. So, right, just a mermaid? All this cool art, but no cool ass. But we do have long ass, right? Jokista, we may not have the cool ass, but we at least have the long ass to make up for it. Observabit peccatus, or peccator justum. He will observe justly the sinner. Or the sinner will see justice, actually. Peccator is nominative. And stridebet super eum dentibus suis. And he will strike between them with his teeth? I don't remember that from the Psalms. Dominus autem irredebit eum quoniam prospicit quod veniat dies eius. Much more importantly, mermaid. Does not have anything to do with the Psalms. Nor does this traveling bard and his puppo. I super don't remember teeth being involved, but that word is clearly dentibus, which should be the ablative plural of dens dentis, from which we get dental, because it means teeth. Look, the literal soldier's weird. Let's just leave it at that. Let's leave it at that and do an extremely unnecessarily difficult route. Yeah, probably gnashing of teeth. That makes sense. I appreciate that this thing is very good at telling, Oh. Oh. I understand. I've got a strat. This is probably a dumb strat. Let me be very clear. I suspect this will be a dumb strat. The wicked see the righteous and gnash their teeth at them? Yeah, that's possible. Unpushable. He read me like a book. Dang you. How dare you pray? No, I want to go back. Dang it, I committed to this already. This is potentially bad because it gives the dangerous spot. It gives the dangerous spot to you. Become unpushable. What? Excuse me. How did you get woken up? How did he get woken up? Boo. What plan works the best? I guess I've got to do this and just hope that he doesn't die. Rude. Anything else of note? Now that's interesting. I think I like that. If this kills, I'll be annoyed. It didn't kill. So that's something. But we got that. And we'll do that. Alright. That leaves me in good spot for this. Apocalyptic fire. Well, potentially a problem. Small infection? Oh, jeez. Alright. Oh, jeez. So if I am very smart about this, I've got enough ink to be okay. I can move you here. I can summon someone here. I can sidle you straight into the fires of doom. Oh. Fair enough. I can drop you. Now we'll drop you here. We'll heal ourselves here. Wake you up. Gives you interesting. That's alright. We're alright. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. This goes fine. I swear. Look at how fine everything is. Watch this. This is the most fine things have ever been. Slouchy. Goodbye. We're so good at this. And everyone's probably bored. Yep. Everyone's in rough shape there. An axe-wielding creature. A spear-wielding fox. And a bow-wielding dog. Maybe we'll do that. We could spend a lot of cash here. But I don't need the prestige, honestly. So we'll just do that. We had a great time. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Dance party. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Chat. Do the thing. Do it. Dance party only. Dance party only. Beautiful. Our attested medieval Marginalia. Alright, well, that was fun. Now we are in a potentially scary situation here. Alright. Actually, no, this is okay. This is okay. Bleeding. Fair enough. If that thing spawns, I'm scared. Otherwise, we have a demon wearing glasses. We have a demon with an axe. Oh, sorry, a devil. A devil with a hook, or a devil with a saw. Well, none of those are good. Cool party trick turns into a wheel. Oh god, everything's on fire. Sorry? Why is everything on fire? Why is there a hell gate? Oh, that blocks everything behind it. I understand, you can walk up to it, but you can't actually do... Okay. This is a not fun situation to be in, TBH. We'll take a nap right now for the extra oomph, I guess. Okay, you're snacking into that too. Specifically don't want to do too much damage to it right here. Try and force them to use at least one action, maybe two on it. And then everyone takes damage? Everyone except... Okay, none of them take damage, all of my people take damage. That makes sense. Luckily, my talent basically deals with that, right? Can't say I love this. I'm too susceptible to getting just kind of... I am much too susceptible here to just... Why am I not able to do my cool abilities? Getting completely shoved out, right? I'm completely susceptible to getting pushed. Like that. This is fine though. Watch how fine this is. See, you walked way too close to me. So, my response is, you're rude. I'm just saying. Snail time? Wake up! I don't want you to have accuracy sickness or summoning sickness anymore. Then you can take a nap. Ow. Really? Jerk. I didn't even know that was an ability he could do. 4 out of 10, the snail lacks a beard. Oh, well, fair. Ow. There had been a plan. It just turned out to not be a very good one. Turned out to just not be a very good plan. What am I able to summon that's not horrible? Can deal max of 7, so that can kill. I think that's the best call. And then you're gonna run up and attack me, and that... Oh! Hell. Yep, I should have known that. I should have seen that one coming. Dang it, chat. There went another quill. That's alright. We're doing okay. We're doing okay, I believe. Yep. Devils are exactly as bad as they sound. Chat, let it be learned. Devils are exactly as rude as you would expect devils to be. Can this attack through? Oh, it can't attack through. And then... I think one of those. We just have to be careful here, right? Who knew that the embodiment of evil could be so rude? Exactly! That's what I was saying! Wait, did you guys actually take... Did they actually take damage this time? Now, I'm not saying it's a dumb idea for me to take a nap here, but I am going to take a nap here. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Perfect. Now you can walk forward. And you can do a mass impalement for 5 damage apiece. Oh, or I can fuck up and do like no damage. That works too. And I die again. Wait. Oh. What? Why? Huh? But why though? Oh, he had to run far enough that he couldn't... That's what it was. He had to run far enough that he wasn't able to do the thing that he probably wanted to do. I understand. Alright, if we can avoid getting anything else out, I think we should. This should be relatively safe. No. You're probably dead. We'll see how that goes. That may be enough to do something really cool. We'll see how if he bellows me. Yeah. Alright, I'm okay doing 1 there if I deal 5 to that guy. This guy's rude. Alright. Ow, ow. Fire sparks! Oh no. Daily supper, we're fine. Alright. Got him. Are you going to push me? Or you're just gonna attack me? Alright. Literally, like, whatever. That's not scary. I think I win this turn. Not my best attack in the world. Oh, never mind. I don't win this turn. Because I'm a little bit dumb. But that's fine. We definitely don't lose. And that's... Oh. I don't... Because I don't have stab left. Goodbye. I don't have any stab attacks left, so, Oh, you know what I can do? I can just move you back this way. Beautiful. Ow. That was optimal. I think that was an optimal attack. Yeah. At least just 1 person. And then our apocalyptic fire should start up. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. God, I'm not enjoying demon fire, turns out. Demon fire? Not my favorite thing. Oh, wait, this must be the apocalypse. That's just... The only thing you get. And... that's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. We only nearly threw a second time. Maybe we get a demon for our troubles. Prestige, 25 gold. Beasts. We do not get... yeah. Oh, it just calls it a Greatsword. Greatsword Whirlwind. I mean, both of these, right? A bishop-like creature and a mighty dog are both really good. I think I want a mighty dog, just to see what happens. I think that would be really funny. Hell events, ink drizzles, and fire sparks. Yep. Let's take a look at what we can do here. One big boy. That's good, that's good. That's good. That gives me a good diversity of options. Let's do it. Let's go forth. Take them on. Oh good, this is just more of the same. Boo! John Blow. And Belcher. Really nailing the names here. Okay. So we start off with just 2 swordies. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This is fine. Now, I'm not going to say this is comical. Oh, you can stand in that. Wait, what? In that case, no. 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 None of these. Like, if I'm able to just stand in this... and just unlock it? So we're gonna summon one of these. We are going to get rid of its summoning sickness. We're going to shove it a little bit this way. Whee! And then on the grounds that it's not going to survive, we're going to drop a fox behind it. That also fills up our space to prevent anything too dumb from happening. Then you get to sleep. Wow! That was ridiculous! Wait, this axe guy is absurd! Ow. Rude. I see 2 possible get someone cheap to get someone cheap. Right, shove, get someone cheap, get someone cheap. Next person just shoves again. Yeah, that works. Anything I do kills, so. It deals holy damage with the halo? Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it, huh? Perfect. That was what I needed to have happen. I needed someone to clear this spot out so when I start shoving people, or this person to end, so that way I can start shoving people into the void with basic essentially total impunity. I'm not expecting Robin to live. So Robin, go into over there and enjoy your time. Ah, heck, I don't have enough. I have too many people out. No. No. Fine. We'll do it that way then. It was such a good idea, too. Ow. Thank you. Hooray! Aw, that was a bad hit. That was also a bad hit. What am I doing? Chat, what am I doing? I just got 3 horrible rolls in a row for no reason. Well, that hurt. Luckily, most people heal up. And then he goes first and kills Eddie. Interesting. And that closes that space. Well, Slowshoe, you got this covered. This is depressing. Congrats. As it should be. Those are fun. I like these hard battles. These hard battles are actually pretty tricky. I'm enjoying that a lot. And for our trouble, we can get a bishop. Oh, interesting. Minus health plus... Thank you, Sage. I don't know that I enjoyed that too much, but... that's okay. Of course. Down on their luck, celebrities. And on we go. That is one of the plans for this game, Raptorus, is local and online multiplayer. It would be extremely fun. Anyway, that explains why there's been all these devils floating around. I should have probably recognized him, TBH. But, everyone say hi to Dante Alighieri. He's looking a bit, grouch. So the author of the Divina Commedia, and much more famously within that, Inferno. Dante's super duper important, right? Like, Dante is super duper important. Why would I want double? No. Just within the realm of... oh gosh, what are words? Within the realm of, you know, medieval literature, kind of a big deal. 'Cause, yeah, he is... really... 3-5. That's what it is. 2-4, 3-6, 4-6. You're just slow. Okay. Attacks up to 2 fields away, attacks both adjacent fields. Anyway. Yeah, he like defines the specific imagery of hell for a while, but also, Dante writes in vernacular. Right? He's writing religious poetry in a popular lay meter for using popular rhymes. Oh look, there's our Hellmouth. And, like, it's hard to, overstate how unusual and significant that is. Like, kind of a big deal. We're gonna wake up... We're gonna wake up you. We're gonna see what options are available. And we're gonna rest. We're gonna see what Dante gets. He summons, irritating guy, an irritating axe guy. And then he shoves things into the void. Yeah, that's fair. And he sketches out... Okay. I wonder if I can attack far enough to where this will matter. I'm not able to get the kill. That was all I wanted to care about. That's alright, we'll take that. We'll take that potential fire sparks. Hello, Smeeble. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What? What do you mean? What do you mean for the love of fire, for the love of hell's maws? What do you mean to both of those things? Get exploded. Yeah, that's fine. I'm surprised you didn't die. TBH. Ay vey. Prayer. How are you enjoying this game so far? I'm having a lot of fun with it. The thing that I'm finding like particularly like more than I expected fun about it is that a lot of this a lot of what makes it work is like really small details. Really small details that did not necessarily have to line up. Ow. It's just gonna chase me down, isn't it? Oh, that's rude. If I'm constantly having to reposition myself, that's really rude. Especially since I'm gonna start bleeding. So if I shove him into a Hellmouth here, that Hellmouth's asleep. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that Hellmouth. He's just asleep. And you don't take damage from that, so I don't need to really worry about that. So die. But yeah, right. Ow. These details are largely extremely small. Like the fact that there are wax seals on the manuscripts. I guess we're gonna get to figure out. Wow, they have so much range.
Oh.
So we're gonna figure out what happens. From these Hellmouths being jerks. And then we're going to put another rabbit-wielding one here. And we're going to see what happens. Because, yeah, I don't think I have a way to take care of them. And the fact that I don't is frustrating. Go stand there. And then we're going to use my bow. And we're going to go... Hey, guess what? I think it's, like, very good as this sort of very quick thing. Ow. I've got to start, like, taking some of these out. Oh, come on. If I'm gonna get stuck in this, I'm gonna get burned down way too quick. Like, it is very possible I am gonna get completely... Like, it may not even be straightforwardly my fault. I don't know why he put 2 boxes there, except to protect himself. Oh boy. How rude of you. I don't know I don't know that, we're gonna make it. Chat, I'm gonna be honest. Don't know for sure if we're gonna be able to make it. Because I'm not able to do anything about the Hellmouths. I'm not able to do anything about the rest of it. So... we just kind of gotta hope that I can get a shot in on... Ow. Virgil here before it matters. Not more fire sparks. Everything's on fire. Please go first, 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 please go. There's so many! And I don't go first. And that's how I lose. Unless if you low roll. You low rolled. I am able to do okay now. I win. Watch this. Dante Fiend Arsonist falls to his death. He falls from the limbo down to the lowest circle of hell and goes squish. Right? Dante, lose? Yeah, yeah. Super important. He did spend most of his life in exile, though, from his hometown. But because he was a supporter of the Holy Roman Emperor in Italy and one next to the Papal States at a time when the Holy Roman Emperor and the Pope did not get along. So he was in exile a lot of his life and was not a big fan about that. In the end, I got a bad case of arrowhead-itis in my thorax and passed away. Wow, I have like no HP left. Holy moly. And we get more beasts. More beasts says... So I want another doggo. Time for a hand action. Force an enemy to take a nap. For every time a friendly beast dies... This matters not. Hell's suffering is second to none, just as the master is in his shenanigans. Yep. Well, there's some controversy with the dead body. There was in fact controversy with the dead body, mostly on the grounds of... he's dead. He was not buried where his family necessarily, or where... Gosh, what exactly happened with it? I almost remember. It was something like he was buried in one town, and then a different town requested his body back because he got vanished. Peter, he is a white gelf. But he's a white gelf who breaks with the family tradition of supporting the papacy. Because I think its Boniface is just rubbish, and supports the Holy Roman Emperor anyway. Yeah, I'm very confident on the fact that he does not like the papacy. Because, yeah, as it turns out, he doesn't like the papacy. Do I sack Cornelius here? I mean, if it's able to let me kill... Nah. There's no way I sack Cornelius here. That would be really dumb. Exactly, right? In the Divina Commedia, he loves the Holy Roman Empire, and that's great. I didn't need to hit that hard, but that's fine. ZX the Almighty, thank you for the Prime sub. Super appreciated, as always. Ow. Hail Hydrate? Alright, this is the last of my drink, but... Thank you. Oh. I am not able to move far enough for that to matter. Damn it. I don't want to be anywhere near that, so, I'm able to push this just out of the way. Alright, we'll just walk all the way over there. They can't kill both of us. Look, hear me out. They can't kill both of us. If he eats the... If he elects to just... boo. To eat the greatsword, then that's going to let Serpent push Asparagus off of a cliff. If they don't, I still get to push Asparagus off a cliff. Whee! Oh. Beautiful. Oh no. I was hoping he'd just throw for more content, but that's fine. Joe Cat! Holy moly! Alright, chat, hello. Hello, boss. Hello, chat, spam Marginalia. Alright. Welcome, everyone. Boss. Thank you, Joe Cat, for the raid. Thank you, everyone, for the 330 of you. Spam Marginalia, chat. If you have subscriptions, spam them. In the meantime, you know, Marginalia moment. Let's celebrate it. Please. Demonstrate. So, hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Adam. I am a trained historian. My degrees are in medieval studies, Viking medieval Norse studies, and a bonus one now in cultural heritage. So I play historical games. Super chill vibe, super welcome, but we're playing a wide variety of history games right now with the goal of, you know, being able to talk about history, maybe learn a thing or two, but also be able to, you know, look at how many, all the fun things that video games get to do with historical content. So, I hope you all enjoy your time here. Thank you all very much for those follows. And yeah, as you can see, I do have excellent emotes, because all of my emotes are actual medieval Marginalia. Which, given that we're playing Inkulinati, it's a good choice. So thank you all. As long as, please hang out. As long as you want. Come hang out. In the meantime, we're going to talk about all of the fun things this game is doing. And there's a bunch. Like these guys. These little snails. These little snails are fantastic, because Jillian Randall is the scholar to know. Oh, Red sent us your way. Of course, that makes a heck of a lot of sense. Thank you, Red. Absolute heck of a lot of sense. But let's showcase some stuff, right? Jillian Randall is the scholar to know about here, because in an article in 1969, I think, it is one of the kind of two major scholars who published on, well, these little guys, because they show up in all sorts of medieval Marginalia, but they cluster in like two waves in kind of things in the Low Countries that are associated with the Lombards. And so there's a few different interpretations as to why there are knights fighting and broadly losing to snails in medieval Marginalia. The first explanation is, you know, that it's making fun of knights because knights suck. They do. But the other explanation is that potentially it's a specific criticism of Lombardish behavior or Lombardish rule of a county in what is now the Netherlands. So, oh, I did not need to hit that hard. I did not want to hit that hard. But that's okay, we'll wake up a couple of people here. Oh, you're gonna heal yourself. Rude. How very rude. Let's get some good team damage. Oh, well. Rob the Pale's in trouble. But that's okay. Well, Let's, I guess, just run it down. There we go. Yeah, this is so fun. Also, we get to play it. We get a good cat. Chat, can we bless this cat? God, this cat is freaking immortal, though. Just by the way, ow. As it turns out, this cat is just absolutely freaking immortal. Until now. Goodbye. Come on, attack me again. I dare you. Ow. Heresy. Such huge heresy. Let's try and kill the cat, I guess. Since the cat is presumably going to kill Guillaume here. The poor boy Guillaume is probably going to get got, because that's a lot of damage. Or you can just low roll. Fine. Fantastic. Fantastic low roll. History cool. Jadematic, that is a correct sentence. History is extremely cool, and we are a big fan of it over here. Alright, let's break this thing. Because that'll wake Guillaume up one more time. It also wakes my other guy up, which is interesting. We attack these better, and off we go. Also, as chat points out, our emotes are phenomenal. Our best emote, or one of our best emotes, is without a doubt the Virgin Mary punching the devil in the face. Actually, no, that's just a Discord exclusive one, sorry. The Virgin Mary shooting someone with a gun is one of our actual emotes. Which is better? Oh no, there it is. It's both. We have Bonk for the Virgin Mary punching the devil in the face, and we have the Virgin Mary with a gun. Because the Virgin Mary with a gun is apparently an acceptable option. Thank you to Ethiopia for making that an acceptable option. If only we had one of St. Margaret beating the shit out of the devil with a hammer. True. That is another fantastic choice. Purr. Now, are you gonna actually, like, come at me? That's rough. This is potentially scary. Chat, this is But yes, if you get a nice square one, we are always choosing good options. Motivations. Motivations. Please tell me I'm the only one who got motivation. Nah. Do I go first? Damn it. That's what I was afraid of. McKing is terrifying. Please go away. Luckily it only has 2 moves, so I can kind of just do the run back, right? Assuming I don't die? Yeah. Like, 1, 2. Farthest you can get is there. So if I stand here, I can attack right here and hit everybody. Slowly, very slowly, gonna be have a huge success here. What a good time. No, don't heal. God damn it. I swear it's here just to ruin my day. Don't do a bajillion damage. Ow. Heresy! Heresy! I guess I could just kill it and then kite? Kill this guy and then just kite everyone else? Yeah. You've only got 6 left. Okay. God, those nails are so difficult. I got just a smidge left in here. No, stop going first. Stop. The cat bishop compels you. Stop going first. Hooray! Well, hello. Alright, what a great time. That gives us some badly needed health. Holy moly. And we got a quill. Oh, that's good. I was so close. I was so close to being in trouble there. You'll practice duels. Everyone becomes more exhausted, but you gain more max health and more. Or maybe we'll just... more max health. Maybe we'll do that. And we'll do this. Redeeming a spicy take. Spicy take or devils are horrible. Wait, that's not spicy. Right, let's get to something properly searing. Right, about medieval manuscript studies, about medieval marginalia. You know, here's a solid one, right? The weird nonsense of the big fancy manuscripts, like the Literal Psalter, where a lot of the aesthetics for these random things come from. Like, a lot of those aesthetics are pretty impactful. But what I would propose is even more interesting about medieval marginalia, and aesthetics I think are even more interesting, are the really incomplete ones. Like, these are super polished. Someone invested a lot of time and energy into these. The ones that aren't complete are both way more instructive and honestly way more fun. One of my favorite examples is an Icelandic manuscript that I saw. I don't remember the shelf mark because I just saw it in like a display of a bunch of them. There's just a squirrel doodled in the margin. And it was the cutest goddamn thing. And those marginalia are, to me, way more interesting than the big giant grotesques, even if they don't make good meme material. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Is that hot enough? Do you think that's a hot enough take? Look how cute they are. Look at that dog. That's a good dog right there. Now let's see if Cerberus rolls up and just rocks my day. Yeah? Oh no, it's just this fight, but again. Oy vey. I'm okay with you just kind of running up to stand in that. And yet you don't. Hey, I literally just explained this. Ow. God damn it. I literally just... We're gonna put you here. And we're gonna... shove you all the way down. And then we're gonna drop... We're gonna drop something that vaguely resembles a bishop in here. Then we're gonna wake up one of our people. We're gonna wake up you. And then we're gonna call that. You can word gets around. Ugh, I can't kill. I can just get close. Chaucer, you're so difficult. Grants a double halo. I guess there aren't 3. Oh, I can only do it to beasts. Understood. Double halos. And an ice cold take. Alright, we need another ice cold take to balance out the fires of hell here. Ow. This place hurts for no reason. A good one. So, I'm not saying that everyone here is going to have a very bad... Oh, I have options here, don't I? I think killing 2 is probably more impactful. As much as I wanted to shove someone way off the back, just shove the front person in line all the way down to the end. I decided it was maybe not actually a good idea to do that. Like, maybe not actually that smart. But frankly, tragic. Ooh. That is better, though. Watch this. I can get a double kill here if I'm lucky. Now, something absolutely, blazingly cold. It doesn't heal myself. That's annoying. Oh well. Blazingly cold takes about either the Marginalia or... God, what are the bad takes I've heard? I'm trying to remember what the bad takes I've heard about medieval Marginalia are. I mean, they absolutely exist. I just don't off the top of my head remember them. I make a habit of, like, not remembering, like, really bad takes. You know? Get punched. It is, however, very true that just being able to, like, jab your finger at people until they die is very fun. Also, it's not at all spicy to say that these are delightful. What is fun is that this is actually, like, medieval, genuine medieval eyeglasses. This is just what they look like. Which is amazing, and I thoroughly enjoy, because who knows how those are comfortable? Good lord, I've been wearing glasses since I was teeny tiny, and if I was wearing Big chunky glasses that blocked off most of my face most of the time. Would not be having a good time. Straight up not having a good time. Brother Matthew had similar ones in Pentiment? Absolutely. Oh, this is a duel. With burning hellfire. Alright. You know, maybe we commit to that. Maybe we commit to that gimmick. They are extremely delightful. Anyway, we've got a friendly, ish option. Now, here's a interesting... If anyone gets to me, I'm just dead. So, plan A, don't let them just get to me. Who has high move? You have 4 move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's an interesting idea. Watch this. I do this. I do this. And then I do this. Then, we're not done yet. We wake up you. If this works, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Oh, he went before me. No. It was such a good idea, too. No. And there went the fires, and that's bad news for me. Well, it was a good plan. It almost worked. I can only attack the one right below it. Dang it. We'll pray. Luckily, you're pretty unobtrusive, so... Well, that was just bad. Okay. Good lord. I think this may be our last one for today. I can tell I'm already starting to feel kind of like I'm playing stupidly. So, you know, rather than just feed, maybe we will call it a time after this, before I completely throw away my own run. You're gonna hit so hard. He hits so hard. Also, this guy's the worst. Luckily, he's dead. This guy is just dead, and he doesn't know it yet. Let's see. What play is the best? I think we can just leave you there, because you can't really... No, we gotta move this guy off. We gotta get him into the void stat. Is this PvP or against an AI? At the moment, this is just against an AI. Like, at the moment, there's just the story mode, because this really entered early access yesterday. So, you know, pretty limited. Pretty limited in options right now. But... oh, that's gonna hurt. This hits everybody. Still, they have plans to create online and local multiplayer for this game within the next year. I.e. before the next... before whatever the full release of the game is. Because, amazingly, we've known about this game for what feels like years. It's still in early access. Oh, heck. I forgot that we hadn't finished everyone. That's okay. I should just win. Ow. Do I have heal up? I do have heal up. Amazing. So, we will not worry about it too much, and get poked. Poke. And I think we win. Perfect. Yeah, I am starting to run out of things to say immediately, but there is a lot to like. Still, we have one final nitpick, and the nitpick, apart from how deeply, like, unsettling it is to me to see these things that are so lively in manuscripts actually move, seeing them actually move is just deeply bizarre. I'm not sure how to feel about this. Like, I've looked at Gothic manuscripts. When I was in undergrad, I was doing a project. I got to help start off a project where we were, like, cataloging the Marginalia in books of hours, because there's not been a very systematic study of that. So we had a handful of Dutch books of hours. It's a little prayer books, usually about that big, from the late 14th and 15th centuries. And we were going through them and just describing what marginalia were there. A lot of it was just flowers. A lot of it's just flowers. But there's a lot that's also other stuff. So I'm used to seeing these super lively marginalia. I'm not used to seeing these super lively marginalia actually move about. And it's frankly just a little bit unsettling to me. But besides that, my main complaint, or my main nitpick with the aesthetics of this game, or anything that's not like animal figure or grotesque figuration. Like, this is weird. These are okay. Like, there are, let me see if I can find a good manuscript reference. De arte venandi avibus. Yeah, that one works. That one, and what's the other one? Rochester Bestiary? Right, just for like really rich environment art. That one works as well, and then I've got one more, which is I think I can just find it by looking at medieval hunting manual illuminations. Like, there's, yeah, it's just, there it is. Livre de la chasse. I am bad at French. All of those will work, though. Let's take a look at this. Right? Like, there's not a shortage of landscape art in medieval material. This is from a medieval copy of The Art of Falconry, De arte venandi cum avibus. So you can see, right, they are doing something with this sort of green wash that we're seeing in the game here. That's not an unfamiliar thing. It's just the specific way that they're doing it in the game kind of isn't ringing true for me. Right? Perhaps another example here from the Rochester Bestiary, a 13th century English manuscript. A Bostrafon, by the way, the most real animal, we promise. But you can see how they're doing hills, right? As this kind of this big, weird squiggly with them black hashing. And you can see the same idea happening here. It's just, it's not behaving quite right. Right? It's almost too well figured. I think that's my problem with it, right? This looks like how someone who is used to linear perspective, used to the idea that a painting has depth, does hills to communicate depth. This field feels much more right to me. And then, but a lot of this... Was that a Catoblepa instead? I think it's a Bostrafon. I think that was supposed to be the Bostrafon, not the Catoblepas. It could be either, though. They both have spewing highly acidic and or fiery poo at people as a defense mechanism. So, you know, it could go either way. I don't pretend to have perfect memory on this. But, right, let me pull up one more medieval example from a hunting manual. And this is the other part, the other half of it, right? This is obviously a super high status manual. What is it? Gaston Phoebus's The Book of the Chase. De la Chasse. And you can see how they're doing trees, right? Instead, in the game, what we see are like very round, lumpy trees with then a little bit of foliage painted into them. Like very... But what we actually see in these is that it's primarily the leaves. And this, to me, is much more standard in medieval art than what we see down here. That being said, I am not a universal expert, and what is super clear to me, as I nitpick this, is that I did put a lot of effort into consulting with people to get a lot of the small details right. Like the fact that you can identify that this is probably the, well, I can't straightforwardly identify whether this is the hair side or the skin side of the parchment, but still, you're able to like really see the texture of the parchment. And what is a scrap of parchment like this doing? What are the maniculi doing? Right? What tools do you have? The scribal knife to do erasing and to sharpen your quill, and the quill pen. What are we seeing in the alehouse with the broom, or with the... yeah, I think it is a broom here. The little, like, travel thing. The scriptoria. What are all the details we're seeing in all of these? I assume this is Hildegard von Bingen, who is delightful. Right, all of those details are super duper well done. The character artwork is super duper well done, and the sense of humor is really medieval, so I am thoroughly enjoying it. That being said, we have been going for over 3 hours, so I think it is time for us to call this showcase quits. This is not going to be the last time we play this, don't worry. When we'll be back with it. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anyway, if you enjoy this and you have not yet, do hit that follow button. We do a super wide array, right? I'm a variety of streamer, except for the fact that we all do history games. Loosely defined. If I can talk about history or mythology with it, it is fair game for me to play. So there's a wide array of stuff to see. To everyone who joined in, thank you all so much. If you really like this, consider hitting that subscribe button to help support the channel. But really, also just show up. We'll be live again tomorrow, showcasing another game that came out yesterday. Season A Letter for the Future looks super melancholy, but also you gotta play as an archivist, and that is delightful. And so we are going to showcase that game tomorrow, dip our toes into it, and see what's happening with it. I have some ideas. I have some books on how to be ethical at being an archivist, so we're going to try and apply those books to the game and see how well that goes. And then on Saturday we'll be playing Pentiment, my favorite game, and if you like this, if you like the idea of a very bookish game, and a game where we get to, you know, play within the bounds of a medieval manuscript, definitely tune into that, because I'll be getting to talk to an actual professional book historian, Ali Alvis, Book Historia on YouTube, and can actually, you know, talk about what makes Pentiment so good as a, like, aggressively bookish game. And also, it has extremely cute children who go back. And Andrev. So, if you want to see that, if you want to see tiny baby Ursula, and enjoy another medieval game, consider tuning in on Saturday for that. But yes, otherwise, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your evenings. And until next time I see you, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you next time.